Everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me Pratyusha here. In this video I want to share our garden update of 2023. This year I want to share what we planted and how they are growing in these garden beds. So let's see what are the plants in our garden. Our garden has a different varieties of vegetables. Let's see what are they and how we started our gardening. This is the garden bed purchased from Costco. Originally, we can make into two garden beds of size 4 by 4, but we wanted to have a larger one. In this garden bed, we planted the bell pepper and also brinjal, chilies, and tomato plants, and so many other plants also in this garden bed. Since we have the dividers, we can evenly distribute or plant the plants. The last month these plants are looking like very small. This month it was growing like this. Of these plants are purchased from HEB or nurseries, and directly we planted them into this garden bed. A separate video how to fill the garden bed for the lower price with different ingredients of different soils. Please check it out. There are other few plants that jasmine and curry leaf. We planted them in the pots so that we can save them in the winter time, and also hibiscus and basil. Here the tomato plants came out from the seeds that we put in the small pots. So we transplanted them into this bigger garden bed. We allotted one garden bed only for the tomato plants. We brought the small plants from the nursery and also HEB and planted them in this garden bed. And we also made the trellis for the tomatoes once they started growing. Now the tomatoes are giving the small tomatoes. The banana plant we planted this year. Last year we planted a small banana plant but it did not come up. So again we planted this big tree. Here we built two trellis for these vegetables, and I made a separate video how to build them, so please check it out. We just started the small plants like the beans and ridge gourd and bottle gourd. They are just growing it. Trellis are very useful for so many Indian vegetables that are climbing like bottle gourd, ridge gourd, cucumber, beans varieties and also grapes. So we need the trellis a lot of time, and when they are growing they are so much useful. Last year we did not plant it, and this year we planted two trellis. These are the beans we got it from the small plant. Also ordered few of the seeds from the Indian plants and seeds website like Chukakura, Gongura and also Amarnath, and we directly put them in the garden beds. Garden bed is allotted for the okra plants. They are just coming up, and in another garden bed these are the greeny leaf vegetables of Chukakura. The small Gongura plants are coming up in a separate garden bed. These are planted from the seeds from the last year. Some of the plants are sprouted from the seeds from the last year, like tomato, beans, and ridge gourd and gongura. Once they become little bit taller, we transfer them into the garden beds. And some of the plants we purchase from the HEB, like bell pepper, brinjal, and all. Spring season, the pears tree is growing well, and also guava plant is also coming. Used raised bed soils and cow manure along with peat moss and topsoil to increase the nutrients of the garden beds. Thank you for watching our garden. If you also a garden lover and doing the gardening, please share your experience and tips with us in the comment section. Bye. I will see you in another video. Bye.